Good evening, everyone. This is Abhishek Nukala. My student number is 1208125. This is my CPD final portfolio presentation. Coming to the overview, my presentation consists of my resume, overview of my professional experience, CPD record sheet, and some of the evidences that I have met the course requirements, and the summative mapping and reflections against engineering Australian competences and conclusion. This is my resume. I'm going to finish my master's degree in 3 weeks. So I'm going to become a graduate civil engineer. I have sufficient knowledge in analysis and design of various concrete steel slabs, steel process in accordance to Australian standards, and also have knowledge on loading codes, and have experience in preparing tender documents and project proposals, and have ability to work in multidisciplinary projects. And I'm a very good team player, have very good strong communication skills in negotiation with all the parties involved in the project, and high level of self-motivation. Coming to my education background, I have finished my bachelor's in civil and structural engineering, and the period of studies 2013 to 2017. Institution was SCSVM University, Tamil Nadu, India. And now I'm going to finish my Master of Engineering Civil in Sikki University in 3 weeks, that is by June 10, 2020. And coming to my work experience, I have not had much experience when I was back in India, because I've just finished my bachelor's and I've given my English examination, and I've come to Australia for doing my master's. So only work experience I had was through UCK University. I thank them because they have provided me an opportunity to work with a structural engineering company, and I worked there as a design engineer intern for 12 weeks. And the key outcomes I've gained there was I've gained drafting skills on various steel and concrete structures, perform quality check when and where it is needed. I can coordinate with clients, builders, drafting technicians, and other engineers. And I have knowledge on design of footings using Australian standards. And I've learned how to construct. I've learned how to construct houses and water tanks as per Indian standards. And I trained in quality check for materials. An overview of my professional development. I've completed 120 hours for this course, Master of Engineering Civil. And during this period of my study, I've gained a practical exposure towards Australian engineering practices, developed a technical, quantitative, and analytical skills. I've gained international work exposure. I've understood the Australian work safety regulations. And I've also understood that punctuality is a part of professionalism. And I also enhanced my problem solving skills, and have practiced several softwares which are currently used in practical civil industry. And this is my CPD record sheet. I've met all the requirements required to finish this course. And if you can see from 18th November 2019 to 13th February 2020, I've worked as a design engineer intern for 12 weeks at a company called Gamcorp. And I worked there for 362 hours. And from March 2018 to July 2020, I've done my Master of Engineering Civil, that is the other course subjects which I've done, and I've met an hours of 120 hours, and I've done this in Sikki University. And I've attended few guest lectures conducted by Xora Q in Sikki University. This was mainly about brick machinery and types of brick machinery used in Australia, and this was held in Sikki University. And also, before coming to Australia, I've attended a few short certification courses on AutoCAD, ETABS, and Total Station. These I have done from recognized institutes of India. And overall, if you can see, I've met 570 hours of my overall record sheet. Coming to this is my evidence one. Below evidence shows that I have enrolled in Australian engineering practice, and I have passed this unit with B grade. In this unit, I have worked as a group for a project named Designing a Balanced Type of Reservoir for Water Storage and supplied to Leeton in New South Wales. In this group project, I have learned to work with team efficiently. I understood that communication between team members is key, and we all worked together, together as a team. We all worked together as a team and understood the communication between team members is key, and designed a reservoir which will hold large volumes of rainwater and which can be further used by people in Leeton. And I also had gained exposure to Australian standards, design practices, teamwork, and effective communication skills. And I've also understood and I also investigated some of the groundwater quality techniques and collecting data, which helped me in gaining knowledge in water quality techniques. This is my evidence to showing this is one of my core subject which I have to pass during my course of study. Below evidence shows that I've enrolled myself in geotechnical engineering and I have passed this unit with B grade. I worked as a group for a project named Simple Shear Test and its procedure and applications, and I have attached one of the figure related to the project. I've gained knowledge on soil properties, design of foundations, investigation and test on geotechnical materials, and also learned a software named as GeoStudio. And this is my evidence 3. This is also one of my core subject, that is structural design 1. And in this unit, I have passed with C grade. In this unit, I have learned about design of columns, beams, and performed calculations for it using Australian standards. And reflection of this, I mean, the learning outcome of this unit is I've gained knowledge in design of reinforcement required for design of beams and columns and critical mathematical calculations to finalize the designed structures. And this is my final core subject, that is advanced transportation engineering, which I've enrolled myself in this semester. This is my last and final semester. And in this unit, I'm learning about designing of roundabouts, signalized intersections, unsignalized intersections, and pavements. Reflection of this unit is gain knowledge on Australian standards and some of the softwares which are currently used in Australian transportation industry, that are Sidra, Circly, and freeway analysis softwares. And this is my elective subject, that is PPMP 20007. It shows that I've enrolled in project management concepts and I've passed this unit with C grade. I've learned to daily schedule the daily task, work progress, etc. of any project in a software called Microsoft Project. In this unit, I've learned the project management techniques using the software, and it is very easy by using the software to schedule tasks and to learn the daily progress, to know the daily progress of whatever the work it might be. This is one of the other elective subjects which I've done, and this is PPMP 20009, which is called as Leading Lean Project Management Concepts. And in this, if you can see, the below evidences show that I've passed this unit with B grade. And in this unit, I've learned about mainly also about also a few other more concepts about new management, project management techniques, and also a few concepts such as PMBOK, Prince2, Agile, Six Sigma, and change management framework techniques, etc. were taught, and I was being taught and I've learned in this unit. And coming to this is my research project planning, and the project title for my research project was effect of plastic nodules on shear strength of soft clay. I've passed this unit with C grade. And in this, by doing this unit, I've gained a lot of in-depth understanding towards geotechnical engineering, and I have performed many laboratory tests such as triaxial, compaction, RLT tests, and CQ laboratory. Research is mainly based on reduction of cost for many big construction industries using recycled aggregates by methods of geotechnical engineering were also been found. Followed for the planning, my engineering project planning. This is my engineering research implementation. This is continuation unit for my previous planning unit. And in this unit, if you can see, I've passed this unit with B grade. And in this unit, I've performed many laboratory tests such as Atterberg, triaxial, compaction, RLT tests. And I've determined the maximum dry unit weight of the soil using compaction test. And in this implementation, we have observed that more increment of recycled aggregates such as plastic nodules into the clay soil will decrease the strength of the compressive strength of the soil. So if there is more increment of plastic nodules, there is a decrement in its compressive strength. So we have recommended a future project to go this project by using lime. I mean, by adding lime as by adding lime. And I think in this semester the project has been continued, and I hope it could be a successful project. And coming to this is one of my favorite units, because this is my internship unit, and this is one of my favorite unit because in this unit I have passed with high distinction. And I thank SICK University for providing me this opportunity to provide me an internship at a structural engineering firm that is called GAMCOP. And in this internship, I've learned a new test called roof sheeting test, and I've performed roof sheeting test for Glen Shopping Center. And also I've learned to design solar panels for various commercial buildings. Reflection of this unit is I've learned a new test for testing of roofs, calculation of different wind zone capacities, recommending solar panel installations, and preparing certifications for the client. And this is some of the guest lectures and the evidence has been attached. I've attended a couple of guest lectures conducted at SICK University. The lecture was conducted by Engineer Zora Q from the organization Concrete Masonry Association Australia and Think Brick Australia. First lecture I attended was on 2nd April 2018, and the second guest lecture was on 24th April 2019. In this lecture, I was introduced to different types of machinery used in construction industry and actual process of bricklaying. And these are some of the additional evidences which I have back done in India before coming to Australia. I have done some short certification courses in ETABS, AutoCAD, Total Station. And in this reflection of this courses where I have learned designing on 2D and 3D modeling and use of the use of ETABS for use for design of beams and columns, and Total Station, the instrument can be used to measure larger areas for big commercial projects. And this is one of the more additional evidence, but I have not mentioned these hours in CPD. These are two workshops which are conducted by Dr. Kumaran and Dr. Hassan Baji at Sikhi University. And these were workshops on Space Course, and I have attended for these events. And these are some of the summative mapping against engineering Australian competences for stage 1. And according to stage 1 competences and all the criteria, I have given my explanation. I mean, I have given my explanation, the articulation for it, and I've also attached the evidences for it, and I have hyperlinked those evidences for it so that it could be easy to find out where the evidence is actually. And same thing followed for summative mapping engineering competences 2. All the criterias and all the reflections were mentioned, and all the evidences have been attached. Same thing is followed for stage 3 competences. All the criterias have been provided with valid reasons, and all the evidences have been attached. Conclusion: the requirement to complete this course is 480 hours has been met. I've acquired 120 hours from Master of Civil Engineering course, and the rest from my internship work experience and other from certification courses and guest lectures. And so overall, throughout this master's degree, I've enhanced my skills in effective communication and in-depth understanding of any research concept. I've understood that punctuality is a part of professionalism, and I've understood time management is much more important in everyday life. And overall, I've gained a practical exposure towards engineering practices followed here in Australia. And also, being an engineer, I've understood the code of conduct set by Engineers Australia. And also, I believe with all my experiences and I gained throughout my master's study, I hope to become a successful engineer and become a part of many prestigious projects which come in the future. Thank you. Thank you, sir.